AI revolution. It's everywhere, right? You hear it, you read it, everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely having a moment.
And I was listening to this podcast, right?
Yeah.
And it really hit me that this isn't like, some far off thing.
Right.
Like you're not waiting for it. It's already here.
It's not science fiction anymore. It's real life. And the pace of change is insane. Like even if you listen to a podcast about AI from just a few months back.
Oh, tell me about it. I feel like I can't keep up sometimes.
Yeah, it's moving that fast, so we got to stay updated, Got to be ready for what's next.
That's what this whole deep dive thing is about, right?
Yeah.
Getting you the essentials, cutting through the noise.
Exactly.
So this episode, they were all about where AI is right now, today. What it can do, not what it might do.
The concrete stuff.
Totally. And one of the big things was healthcare. Like algorithms are helping doctors diagnose diseases so much earlier.
Which is huge. I mean, early detection can be life-changing.
No kidding. It's not all self-driving cars and robots, although that's in there too.
Right. But it's easy to forget the less flashy stuff. This podcast did a good job, grounding those big AI ideas, machine learning, neural networks, all that.
Yeah, those can be a little abstract sometimes.
For sure. But they made it relatable. Think about Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Or Spotify.
Those recommendations you make.
Exactly. That's AI in action, analyzing tons of data to figure out what you might like.
Oh, yeah, totally. And it's actually pretty good most of the time.
Right. It's already part of our lives, and we don't even think twice.
And speaking of mind-blowing, they had this researcher from MIT, right? Talking about personalized education.
Oh, wow.
I know, right? AI tailoring lesson plans, pacing, all that to how each student learns best.
That's wild. Imagine if every kid could learn at their own pace with material that actually clicked for them.
That's the potential, right? It really got me thinking about the future of, the whole education system.
Huge implications, but like this expert pointed out, it all depends on the data these systems learn from.
Oh, right. Garbage in, garbage out, right?
Exactly. So bias, access to good data, that's something to watch out for as AI gets more powerful.
It's that whole thing with great power comes great responsibility. And thankfully, they had a tech ethicist on the podcast.
Oh, nice.
I know, right?
Okay.
It's not just about the cool tech, it's about the impact too.
Because AI is powerful. We need those ethical discussions alongside the excitement.
Absolutely. And this episode didn't shy away from that. So they laid out this vision, right, of the next 5 years.
Okay, what did they say?
Basically, AI is just going to become more and more a part of everything. Finance, transportation, entertainment, you name it.
And they're probably right. It's hard to think of a field that won't be touched by it.
I know. So it got me thinking, and this is for everyone listening, what about beyond those 5 years?
Oh, good question.
What's your AI prediction? What field is going to be totally different, and how will it change your life?
Something to ponder for sure.
I highly recommend checking out the full episode if you're intrigued. Like I said, this deep dive is just a taste.
A little appetizer to get you thinking.